Hi everyone, this is a video to record my transition from superset to Streamlit. I've been using Streamlit for the past 2 days, and as far as I can tell, it's pretty awesome. It's a great tool to quickly build dashboards. And I mentioned that I'm transitioning from superset. So prior to Streamlit, I've been using Superset to build dashboards at home on some stocks performance indicators and on like basically tracking and predicting stock performance. And here you can see that I actually have a Superset dashboard that acts like a stock screener, and mainly it's my father who uses it, and actually it's quite useful to him, and he's basically using it every day. But the only thing that I miss in the superset um, interface is that it's a bit rigid, and although it um, doesn't require any coding, but and it's very convenient. Like you can see here that I can pick any stock code I want, and I just pick any participant IDs, and then the graphs are updated. But the thing is, I want more flexibility to that, and also I want to version control the work I'm doing. And for Superset, because it's just a drag and drop BI tool, it's a bit difficult to do version control. And for now, I'm doing stuff like doing selection like these and do backups, but it's still a bit manual. So I'm started looking into some tools like Streamlit, which basically is a BI tool as code tool where you use code to um, draw graphs and do BI dashboards. And Streamlit advertises itself as a data scientist tool, and I think it's very useful. So in this video, I would love to share my experience of Streamlit over the course of 2 days, because I just used it since 2 days ago. So here, it's pretty easy to build something like this. So I'm using a multi-page layout in Streamlit, and on the first page you can see the stock you're looking at, like 00001, and it tells you the name of the stock. Here I put in a filter where you can pick the stock you're looking at. Now it just supports Hong Kong stocks in Hong Kong. So I'm using the Hong Stock Exchange code, which has 5 digits. And on this first page, you can see the stock name and also the latest price of the stock, and who is the greatest shareholder of this stock registered on CCAS, which I called the market maker. And you can see the numbers as well. And here on this page, you can see the relationship between the shareholding amount of the market maker against the price of um, the stock. So basically, you can see if there's any correlation between the two um, via this visualization. Here you can see that because the two lines have different scales, one is a shareholding amount of the market maker, which has like nearly 1 billion of shares. You can see that it's using the y-axis to the left, and the price is just around like 34.4 on the 18th of July, and it's using the y-axis to the right. And the benefit of having two different y-axis is that although they have different scales, you can still put them together without losing sight of their relationship. Because if it's the same scale, then one is 1 billion, the other is just like 34 something, then you can't basically it's impossible to see how they are related. One is at the top, the other would be at the bottom when if we use the same scale. Right. So for anyone wanting to see more in detail, then I also prepared a page like this. So basically here you can see you have all the Seekers participants on the latest date, which is the 17th of July. Here, this graph is basically the same as the one I showed, which is the market maker against the price, the stock price, the shareholding amount against stock price. And if you are interested uh, to look at other participants, the shareholding amount of the other participants, you can basically click on these rows on the participant selector. Here you can actually see the market rank. I just ranked all these participants by the amount of shareholding they have on the latest date according to my database. So you can see it's ranked from 1 to infinity, and you can therefore um, pick the relevant lines for you to view. And if you say want to look at the recent data, then you can use this slider to do this as well. And so basically this is all I would love to share, and it's still a work in progress. But let's say I'm happy to share this as a record of my work, and we'll see. I will update later on. Thank you.